eyes peeled for signs of terror movement.
Look who survived. So, that lying I've been looking over. Oh, the world. It's strange. Perhaps I've been. You know? Yes, let's. The information I'm giving you 2 slates. I'm also giving you a. Nice doing business with you.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what?
Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion.
Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat.
Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum.
Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech.
Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
So the other day, I went on a rescue mission. An asteroid was slated to hit a moon in one of the outer systems, and I wanted to get some genetic samples before they went extinct. Well, I managed to get one. This suspiciously cactus-looking thing here. I didn't know what it was, only that it was beautiful. It's not until I scanned it back home that I realized it wasn't native to the system. The flora was alien. Somehow, a seed had stowed away on someone's ship and managed to plant itself on this unremarkable moon like a rogue dandelion clock dancing through space. And I thought, well, isn't that a kindred spirit? This whimsical little cactus is an explorer just like us. To me, what we do at Constellation is always bittersweet. When we explore new worlds, we leave our homes behind. In a way, that's what this plant represents. It's a hello and a goodbye. So, I'm giving this plant to you, Barret, in hopes that you never lose your sense of adventure and the places you call home. Let it be a celebration of every long goodbye and each new beginning.
Perhaps we'll have the pleasure of
Listen, hey, if you have the time, and I know you do, stop by and say hello. I'm feeling isolated, and I need to socialize with you.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that.
Good old Damus Staryard. You won't find anything flashy here. It'll get you where you need to go. I know you're busy, and I love watching you work, of course. But when you have a sec, let's chat. Know you can buy. Why, hello there, my star shine. You have a chance? Let's talk.
who survived the devil herself. Well, either that or you decided to pay him. So, that lying she-devil finally got what's coming. I've been looking over. Just allow an old... It's strange. Perhaps I've been running... You know... Yes, let's. The information I'm giving you 2 slates. I'm also... Nice doing business with you.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what?
Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. He's even got a catchy code name. Project.
So the other day, I went on a rescue mission.
Don't you have a job to do now?
Good old Damus Star Yard. You won't find anything flashy here, but it'll get you where you need to go. Did you get into the system? I'd love to talk with you when you have time.
thrusters firing.
There. Stable already achieved, like a toy sailboat released into a calm pond.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the
Restart
right
collector
place.
space. Hold while we scan your ship. That's all we need. Enjoy Neon.
I wonder how. Why, hello there, my starshine. Do you have a chance?
Line of equipment and accessories.
I've been waiting here for ages.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Well, that took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it. Good. Now let's see what Simon thinks is so important. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. This is a sales initiative for Project Dominion. It's not an Infinity Ltd design. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name, meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
I've got my eye on you.
Hey,
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent them on assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need Fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity Ltd has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation. Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our Chief Security Officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
Good. You're here. So, thanks to your work in Cydonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity Ltd. A mole within the company means a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included. It's certainly a failing. But for now, we're focusing on redemption. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her. But he'll need your assistance for an unusual assignment. We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. And in this case, it's mutual benefit. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program. Completely off the books. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing. We employ over 100 members of our security team who rotate floors and shifts. It's possible you'll be recognized, but even so, my orders will be strict. Authorized security personnel only. And you certainly won't qualify, making you an immediate suspect. If you get caught, the guards will follow standard procedure and lock you up in a cell for questioning. Provided you don't provoke them. And I strongly advise against provoking them. These are your fellow employees. We want this to go as smoothly as possible. At least one of us is. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security maintenance. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can utilize to help avoid detection. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up. Good. No one can know about this, not even our own guards. So stealth will be of utmost importance. You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place. He knows Directive Theta has been enacted.
Don't cause any trouble.
My company's future might be riding on this.
Everybody got that? Good. Back off.
I have something for you. bearing into position. And we are now in stable orbit. Jump complete. Want to do it again just for fun? No? Maybe later.
Emergency request. Assigning Crucible requires vital materials to sustain the mission. Transmitting coordinates on Correctis 3. End of message.
Beginning landing cycle.
Ready when you are. Let's talk. When you have time, of course.
Captain Zoe, hello. I am satisfied that you survived.
chat sometime, okay? So I was thinking about our relationship and what it means in a multiversal reality. There are probably universes out there where we don't get together, and universes where we're a throuple. And of course, ones like this one, where we do. It's both a fait accompli that we find love somewhere, but also highly improbable that we do in any one variation. As in the work of a divine agency? I wouldn't go that far. The odds may be exponential, but they can still be measured. Also, it's more romantic if it's our choice, right? The miracle is that we overcame every missed sign, every swerve, every random extinction event to get here. Not that we should be inviting any asteroids over for dinner. No need to tempt fate. Yes, I have my own designs about how that one might look. But it's only an ideal. A 3-person unit might not even work. But what we do know is what we have right here does. That being said, it took me a while to get to my happy place. I may have been happy-go-lucky out of the box, but since then, I've gotten a few dings. And when we discovered the multiverse was real, man, there were moments I was drowning in self-pity. Yeah, I guess I don't like to be vulnerable. Part of the problem of having a soft and squishy center. But then I look at how soft you can be, and still manage to stand up to the bad guys, and I think, let's change the paradigm. I guess what I'm saying is there's a chance being in this situation would have crushed me. Knowing there were other Irvins out there, other lives where we were happy, I would have thought to myself, why me? Why am I alone? But that's not the case, is it? And while I will always love Irvin, the fact is he was from another universe. One that passed with him. The me that's standing here now, he wants to live in this universe. For as long as it takes. With you. Oh, I love it when you know what you want. You just light up with energy. I'm honestly a bit overwhelmed. But in the good, happy brain.exe is malfunctioning kind of way. Vasco would probably tell me that human emotions just overcomplicate things. But it is who we are. And I love you, you know? I think everything we've discovered helped me conceptualize all this loss. Once I was able to do that, I could love myself enough to love you. And I was just wondering if, I didn't prepare this far. Aye, aye, Captain. That's an order I've been waiting to hear. Married. I was so happy just being with you that I forgot about those societal rituals. Humans developed these things to declare our allegiances and define who we protect and provide for. Over time, it became more about celebrating love and hope for the future. When Irvin and I married, we picked a place that we both loved. The that was strongly symbolic. We had tons of friends and family. It was a big deal, and it was exactly what he wanted. This time, my only request is that Vasco officiates for us. He's a machine, I know, but he's family. I can't wait to see the look on Vasco's face. I mean, you know what I mean. Whew. Big breath. Okay, I'm ready. And I can't wait to say I do. Someone leave some food out before we left? Whoa!
I must confess, the hum of a grab drive makes me feel...
Your face indicates a question is pending. Yes, Captain.
Hey, Vasco, my friend, my pal, old buddy.
Detecting incoming request. Significant chance of socially awkward proposition. Barrett. Verify.
It's true, Vasco. And I'd like you to be there, my old friend.
Request approved. Due to hormonal disturbances, there was a 60% chance of this outcome. So I have prepared a formal procedure in advance. Please provide the coordinate details.
Of course. Hang on for a second, Vasco.
Understood. I am hanging on.
Not getting nervous, are you? I love that about you. Your confidence has been a constant in the tumultuous waves of everything we've been through. Thank you. Call me sentimental. But I loved my wedding with Irvin, and I want to experience that beautiful moment again with you. I can't wait to declare my love for you. And I'm so glad Vasco will be officiating for us. I can't stop smiling. Yes, of course. I love your voice, you know. I've yet to really conduct extensive experimentation, but I do worry about the competition. Go make history, Dusty.
Yes. Can I assist in some way? It appears that you have finished conversing. If you still wish to proceed to the ceremony, then I will need a venue location next. Human physiology can sometimes be an indicator of upcoming life-changing events, like marriage. For example, Barrett's pupil size increases 4 to 5% the probability of a
Vasco, I know this...
Noted. I will...
It's okay, buddy. Honestly. Makes sense to me. We don't have to include anybody else, but just being there means a lot.
This is agreeable. I will get into an appropriate location for potential photography. Ensure that you are satisfied with your appearances.
Oh, is there something wrong with my appearance?
No, Barrett. I have noticed that some humans prefer to groom themselves prior to important moments.
Oh, that's kind, my friend. We'll talk to you when we're ready.
Hey, you might want this.
Liftoff looks good. All systems go.
And we're back where we belong.
I will never get tired of that.
United Colonies space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
I have something for you. I can't believe this is really happening. Oh yeah, I do. You may as well have it now.
You look great. But if you'd like to look better, you're in the right place. Hi, welcome to Enhanced. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, all our services and records are... Of course. Happy to assist.
Come back anytime.
Welcome to Infinity Elk. All visitors are by appointment only, I'm afraid.
They'll have our table ready soon.
Welcome to Whetstone. If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further.
There are worse
Why
things
wouldn't
than
you?
eating apple- Eyes at the Whetstone, love.
Well, I'll try not to fill up on their bread plate.
Were you seen? It's not like
SSNN is doing what it can. It's just that people are hard to reach these days. Makes it harder to relay drama.
The FC's no friend of you and me.
One day House Varun just up and abandoned their embassy. No idea why.
Have you ever heard one of his sermons? They're really good.
Hey.
War Memorial. We can stop to pay respects, if you'd like.
What? Oh. Sorry.
Chief Diplomat.
Can you believe this tree was here before the city?
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
Hope life. Good to see you again. Can I get you something? You ever have one of those days where it feels like nothing is going right? I am having one of those lives. And before you say anything, I am fully aware how shockingly overdramatic that actually is. I'm just tired of setbacks. Ugh, gross. That is so trite. I'm tempted to kick you out and possibly ban you from this establishment. But you're not wrong. All right. Hyperbole aside, here's the situation. My friend Sasha, who you may or may not have seen hanging around, was working on securing a location for us to set up production on a larger scale. She was looking into a place down in the well, and I haven't seen her. I don't want to say I'm worried, but I'm a little worried. I can't really get away from the bar here. Would you mind checking up on her? I'm sure everything is fine. It would put me at ease, if nothing else. Oh, thanks. One less thing to worry about, you know? I'm sure it's fine. Right? It's fine. You might want to look for her at Kay's place. Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Lucky for you, that is literally by... See you around.
Good to see you. Oh, please, take a look. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for coming in.
Let's make it official. Sure, just let me move some things around. I love our conversations, no matter what is said. Yes, my love. Looking for something? There's so much more to say, but I understand. Madison, riding right after you some things.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave.
This place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Acknowledged. Yes, Captain.
Vasco, we're ready now.
First, I require input from both users to proceed. Please provide your spousal address, wife, husband, partner, or some other title.
My partner in life, in love, in everything. To be joined with you gives me a constant in this ever-changing universe. Please go with husband for me, Vasco. Or you can refer to me as the amazing husband if you want.
Declined. Husband is sufficient. Next prompt. There are 2 versions of the ceremony. Succinct and verbose. Please decide. Succinct covers the legalities, and no more. Verbose includes imitative human pleasantries.
I'm marrying a romantic here, and I absolutely love it.
Confirmed. More input is required. Please state any modifications needed.
Uh-oh. I didn't prepare anything.
Canceling request.
Okay, no, I think I can wing it. I'm willing to give it a try.
Accommodation will be made for both participants to interject some testament of loyalty, affection, or miscellaneous thoughts.
A blessing. Well, it's your wedding too, so of course. You know, I know it means something to you, and this is your moment as well as mine.
Conflict detected. Both ideologies will be accommodated.
That works for me. Mutual respect. That's our shared belief.
Confirmed. Please do not emit further noises until prompted. Initiating nuptials procedure 2.5. Please pause hormone production until the end of the ceremony. Let us begin. Welcome, affectionate humans, robots, animals, plants, fungi, bacteria.
Vasco, bring it back, buddy.
Skipping additional formalities. By committing to each other legally, you signify your desire to merge lives. Amundsen Barrett, do you take this person as your lawfully wedded partner?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, right? I mean, I do. I do.
The same question will be posited to all parties. Do you take Amundsen Barrett as your lawfully wedded husband?
That's a relief.
Please state your custom vows.
And what beautiful adventures we've had.
Barrett's heart rate increased, but only momentarily. Continue.
Sounds like a powerful force of attraction to me.
Affirmations recorded. Please continue with your vows.
So, is it time for cake yet?
The vow exchange is now complete. Barrett, you requested a moment to present a token of affection.
Yes. This is going to seem weird, but here. Of course, this plant is Harvey. I think it's one of a kind. So this little guy, Harvey, symbolizes a lot of things. He was rescued once from a dying planet and once from a windowless apartment. When it comes down to it, he's got an explorer's heart. He's brave, resilient, and just a tad bit weird. Kind of like us. And while the ones we love are forever in our thoughts, with this gift, only you hold my heart in your hands.
The material gesture is now complete. Blessings upon the union of these two beings. May you be imbued with energy from your bond of love. By the power vested in this unit by the authority of New Atlantis, I now pronounce you married. Congratulations. Greetings, Walter Stroud. How may I assist you? At present, all systems are functioning well within established parameters. Affirmative.
Hey, you. Perfect you. Even though I would argue with the notion of perfection as a concept, especially when applied to people. But I still think it applies here in the poetic sense. Basically. What's on your mind, my captain? You add so much joy to my life every day, and to my dreams at night as well. Not many people get to explore this strange universe with the person they absolutely adore. You're pretty lucky, right? Kidding. Anytime, lover. Thank you for that adventure.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
We've always considered ourselves explorers,
There must be
but
something.
this really is uncharted
Matter is
territory.
settled, Sarah. That's the end of it.
Walter and I were just discussing the expenses incurred during the attack.
No, I was explaining that there's nothing to discuss. It's been taken care of.
It seems that Walter has taken it upon himself to cover the costs of the repairs to both the lodge and the Eye, as well as any expenses relating to the funeral services.
I was never particularly close to Andrasia, and I wish I'd gotten to know her better. In any event, it seemed the right thing to do. Well, it's not about looking for thanks. It needed to be done, that's all.
Well, I can't thank you enough, Walter.
Sarah, I know we argue about money all the time. Most of it is in jest, but occasionally it's not. This is the one way I can best contribute to our work. It has been, and continues to be, an honor to do so. And when this is all over, we can go back to squabbling about minor expenses. But it was important to me that I do this.
Fair enough. Well, since we're already talking about this, there is one more thing I'd like to do for Andrasia, and I wanted to know what you thought. Nothing extravagant, just a small plaque here in the lodge. Something to remember them by. Where do you think would be appropriate? I hadn't thought of that. That's a nice idea. Any objections, Walter?
No, I think this is a fine idea.
Then it's settled. I'm glad we had this discussion.
And now, perhaps we can try and move on.
Yes, I think that's right.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason.
I am at your service, Captain.
I'd like to talk to you about something when you have the chance. It's important that we don't forget the people we've lost. I'm glad you were able to weigh in. I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon. There's no fooling you. Don't worry, this is a much lower stake opportunity. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested? Love the enthusiasm. I knew there was a reason I picked you to help with this project. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done. Excellent. I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
I am at your service, Captain.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Welcome to Stroud Eklund Star Yard. Permission to dock granted.
Dad, can I have a pet?
A pet? We live on a starship, Cora. Pets and starships don't always mix so well.
Aw, come on, please. I need somebody to talk to while I'm on the ship by myself.
Give him an inch. We'll see, Gumdrop. Docking procedure is complete.
Are you ready to do some business?
Walter Staryard has single-handedly disrupted the market. He's got a vision, that's for sure.
Your design won't work. Oh, this must be Walter's consultant friend. Please, come join us. We've been waiting for you. Hello. Hi there. You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with this, you'll do a great job. Well, I hope your enthusiasm counts for something. Anyway, let's get to it.
We shall see.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eklund's next hit starship. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree on a design. So I guess Walter sent you to resolve these issues. Have at it. Okay, good. So, before we can do anything, we need to resolve the budget issue. We were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board for more money. So we have two new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to make some tough design cuts. The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it, but it'll be next to impossible to approve. What should we go with? I was afraid you'd say that. Look, I'm the one who has to go to the board with this proposal, so before I can convince them this is going to be worth it, you're going to need to convince me. Well, I'm all ears because it's going to take a miracle to convince them. Walter's only one board member. It may not... No offense, but you don't know the board like... I suppose that's true to some degree. Even computers were ridiculed as completely impractical when first invented. Maybe you're onto something. Okay, I think you made some good points. I'll go to the board with the kitchen sink proposal and get that approved.
Fight for your vision, Jules. But be prepared to compromise. The universe might not be ready.
Great, that's one problem solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions. Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. We'll collect the data when you return. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, we can build a more focused ship. It's up to you. In the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team, get to know them, give feedback on their proposals, etc. Good luck out there.
So, you're Walter's friend. I know he chose you to head this project as some sort of favor. Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time. Regardless, I'm excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships? Good. We were worried you knew nothing and this would be a complete disaster. As long as you are willing to listen to us, we may still avoid that outcome. Now, I know you've been asked to give feedback on our design proposals. Would you care for a brief synopsis of mine? Of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market? No. In fact, I believe Tayo Astroneering already attempted developing a fleet of autonomous limo ships, and it did not go over well. My idea is a little less conventional. I believe we should invest in making a dedicated exploration ship, marketed towards citizen scientists. Sure, we and other manufacturers have lines of exploration ships, but none built with the average consumer in mind. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration, fueled by ordinary people like you and me. I'd start with a small ship profile. It won't need much storage or passenger capacity. Then, of course, you would want an advanced grav drive to reach deep space and plenty of energy for extended flights. In order to keep costs down, it likely doesn't need expensive weapon systems or defensive measures. It won't need those where it's going. And of course, high-end scanners and other scientific equipment is a must. Yeah, that's what Jules said too. But at least that gives me something to think about. Thanks. I'll refine the idea and propose it next time, I guess. Okay, yeah. Bye.
We're all super glad you're here, right, everyone? Well, yeah.
That's a clean break. Ready to go.
Propulsion restored.
That site is clear. Let's head down.
Something you need?
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
A haiku, huh? Well, sounds exciting. Let's hear it. We made
Okay.
it.
It's called Space.
Happy to be back on solid ground.
Space is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down?
Mood to catalog some life form?
Howdy. was strict.
Darling, and you Atlantis. As I wander the blackness of the deep abyss. My ship is in tatters, all dented and always happy to meet a stranger. Hope my singing was to your liking. Oh, and now you've made mine. Afraid my ship's got the next jump plotted in, so I'm away. Fair travels.
Great-grandpappy made that trap, right? We're here. pressure normalized, and we're docked.
This place is something else.
We're unpaired. Oh, I never get tired of that.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. All right, that's it. You're clear to land.
Hey, you might want this. Hey, you might want this.
Time to push some G's.
Orbit locked. You just look at that view.
Smooth jump. Nice work.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
are clear to board.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint. Something for you.
If I were Tayo, I'd be very concerned about the new Stroud-Eklund model.
I heard they're making... A new class of ship here.
Well, we're making This is going great. Just fantastic.
The ship design is, it works in some ways. In others, it's, probably fine. But it might have a touch of feature creep. But it looks, nice.
So you managed to complete a couple different missions. This will give us lots of data to support building a ship that can tackle a variety of scenarios. Of course, if we build a ship like that, we may need the kitchen sink budget, but we'll see. Thanks for your help. Now we just need to solve our interpersonal issues so we can agree on a design. Easy, right? You seem awfully confident for someone who doesn't know how long we've been dealing with this. I've tried everything I can think of besides some sort of hokey team building exercise. So, what do you think you can do differently? I can't believe I didn't think of that. It's fair. Everyone goes around the table and makes a cut. That way no one feels like they're the only one being asked to compromise. This should drive us towards a more focused design. And since Walter asked you to take the lead on this, I don't have to be the villain here. So you're sure about this? Great! Let's get ready to disappoint everyone equally.
Frank, please. Everybody, listen. Let's give this a chance, okay? Okay.
Well, here goes nothing. Okay, everyone. Our friend here, remember, not me, has decided in order to move forward, we're going to go around the table and everyone is going to give up one major aspect of your design. It's the fairest way to do this, and ultimately, I think it's going to make our collective design choices a lot easier. Who wants to start? Okay, fine. I'll go first. I'm willing to cut some of the included hardpoints. It'll mean less firepower, but the consumer can still add them afterwards, I suppose.
You're looking at me, huh? I guess that means you want me to go. Oh, look, I'll be easy. You know I wasn't looking for anything fancy, but if I've got to make cuts, we can reduce some of the cargo bays.
I guess we can cut some of the extra sensors and data collection equipment? As long as this thing can still make it to deep space and back with no problem, I'll be happy.
I'd be willing to give up some of the passenger space, maybe. Yeah, that should be okay.
Frank?
Okay, fine, you win. I'll cut out some of the luxury designs and features. All that gold trim was going to be tacky anyway.
Well then, that wasn't so bad. I feel much more confident we can actually build this thing. Well, we're making progress now, I guess. Based on the decisions you made, well, I'm not quite sure what kind of ship we're going to end up with, but it should be capable in a variety of situations. It sure will have a lot of stuff to it. This ship's going to be big, and it's going to have the best components available. I'm sure it'll be very capable of handling any situation thrown at it. This thing is going to be a beast, and I don't know how we're going to make it look halfway presentable. My only other concern comes down to the sticker price and how we're going to actually sell such a monstrosity, but that's marketing's problem now. Poor Nev. Now that we've addressed all our issues, we can move forward, finalize the design, and get this into production pretty quickly. If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Thanks for your help.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. Operation complete, thrusters free. Imagine how solemn it must have felt.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis.
I have something for you. Home sweet home. Or bittersweet home, I suppose.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full-time.
I'm expecting big things from you with this ship project. Hope my employees don't give you too much trouble. Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I just finished looking over the final design they sent over before you arrived. I've got to say, it's certainly interesting. They managed to cram just about everything they could into it. Honestly, I don't think it ever occurred to me to do something like that. I'll be honest with you. This is the most expensive ship we've ever made. But I'm confident we can set a price point to make it work. I'll be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your hard work. Feel free to pick it up at the Star Yard. Thanks again.
Hey, you might want this. This never gets old.
We're at Apogee, surrounded by stars and the vastness of space. Our daring voyage of the oceans of space brings us here.
Stroud Eklund is open for business. Come aboard and let's see about getting you a solid upgrade.
Nice clean dock there.
You might want this. Say the word and I'll clear my schedule. Oh, right. I nearly forgot. Here you go.
I have things for you.
Clean separation, Captain. Perfect. Time to cycle the airlock and move.
You have a good day. This place is something else.
I'm proud to be a part of the Stroud-Eklund team.
Hope you have a good stay.
I just can't believe Stroud pulled this off.
If I were Tayo, I'd be very concerned about the new Stroud-Eklund models.
Havershaw can help you if you need anything. We have a state-of-the-art R&D department here.
Welcome to Stroud. Havershaw's in the showroom if you're ready to buy.
If you need anything, just ask. A pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the premier Star Yard. We may be new, but Thank you. So, what sort of ship are you looking for? Let me show you our stock. Nice to see you again. How can I help? Absolutely.
No matter how long we're gone, it's always good to be back.
I'm up for a little adventure.
Yeah, what is it?
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Separation complete.
Nice jump. We're
This
right
is
on
Freestar
target.
Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.